Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are interviewing Sauced and Crucified VF. We'll start with you, Crucified. You're coming off of a win in the last round, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you feel about your chances against your current opponent? Because
I don't know. She's quite the opponent. You never know what's gonna happen, and she could surprise. So
yeah, it would be unwise to underestimate her.
yeah, I'm a little sketched out.
Yeah, we have not seen her compete before. What do you think will be your best strength coming into this competition?
Experience.
Experience, yes. You are certainly you've weathered many storms in the platoon matches, so to speak. So hopefully that will carry you through to victory. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Now over to Sauced. So you are relatively inexperienced in the arena, correct?
Absolutely, yes. This is my first tournament. I'm very excited.
Yeah. What do you think will be your greatest strength?
My determination and spirit.
That is very important in a match. How do you feel about going up against someone who is one of the best members of the scene?
Yes, I have to say, when I saw the pairing for today, I was a little nervous. I know how good he is. I've seen him in matches before, and I will not underestimate him either.
Yes, that would be wise. Well, best of luck to you as well.
Thank you so much. I'm just happy to be a part of this, guys.
Yeah.
With the amazing host. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crucified versus Sauced, the first match of today's video. Just a little background, in case you missed it in the interviews. Crucified is a very talented player. He's been playing it for a little while, and he actually won the last Grand Championship, the last championship. Sauced, on the other hand, has barely played the game. She's like just picking it up. So this will be quite the interesting matchup. We'll see if Crucified manages to pull off a wipe as they both advance. And Crucified stays on top of a building. It looks like he is hoping to use her general lack of knowledge about the game and the skills needed to succeed in the game to his advantage to try and outflank her, I suppose would be the move here. Which we see him try and do. But the thing is, it is hard to outflank your opponent when you do not know where your opponent is. They both struggle with finding their opponent as they're both practically at each other's starting point now, struggling to find each other. They both are moving around. Again, they struggle to locate each other because they are on just total different sides of the map. Sauce's inexperience as a player actually leads to her making some unorthodox choices, which might actually make it harder for Crucified to find her. Because generally, a player with more experience will go down one of the sides and they might move a certain way. While Sauced doesn't have that sort of experience, so she's able to just make random choices. And Crucified pulls off a headshot from mid-range, murdering Sauced, making it 1-0 with 116 points of damage, as Crucified goes back to his starting position to kill himself so that he can have easy access to that sniper rifle again. He was at 52 health, so he committed suicide to regain his health so that it would be fair. He picks up another sniper rifle, it looks like, but his game struggles with his moving a little, and it looks like they are both off while Crucified is off, and Sauced is taking a second to gather her bearings again and move in. Crucified taking a look with the sniper as he tries to get another shot on Sauced but misses. As he gets a jumping shot, he gets two jumping shots and no scopes Sauce, making it 2-0. That was honestly just a flex at that point. Like, he was just doing that to flex his own skill. He fires at the host as Sauce fires at him because she got it mixed up. There were some wires crossed regarding how the start of the rounds would go. She missed the memo that the round doesn't start immediately, which again is an honest mistake. This is her first time competing. Hopefully, in future competitions, she'll be a natural and maybe even maybe even be better than Crucified. Because honestly, I believe that the advantage in this round does go to Crucified. He is just quite experienced with the game. With last round's kill, you can see that he is just so knowledgeable with the game. And here we see an unorthodox strategy on his part that I don't even think he was able to pull off. I don't even think he was knowledgeable about it. As he stands on an electric pole and he shoots Sauce in the head. Sauce was, of course, not expecting him to be standing on top of a pole. So he was able to get a free shot on her before she even really realized he was there. Which was a smart thing on his part. If you listen to the in-game chats, he said that he didn't even know he was able to do that. I believe he'll also, he might bring that up later. If I were him, I definitely would be talking about that because that is such an interesting strategy. And it definitely paid off for him. You can see them both getting ready to advance match point. Crucified is hopping up on buildings to try and use the geometry of the game to his advantage again. Because that's honestly his greatest strength over Sauce. But Sauce gets disconnected, and for the next minute or so, they will struggle with disconnecting and reconnecting. So I want to take this minute to ask you guys, if you enjoyed today's content, please consider liking. If you want to see more of the Platoon tournament, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you can get notifications on all future videos. Now, Crucified is going up to a crate to get a weapon. He struggles to pick up the rocket launcher because sometimes that's just how the game works. Sometimes it just gets its wires crossed and messes up as he destroys some buildings to try and take away some cover. That might make it easier for him to find her, as he grabs a sniper rifle and he makes his way back to his starting position. He is using the sniper rifle, which is, in my opinion, his strongest weapon. It is the one that he probably has the most practice with, and they are both off, running as they both actually advance, which Sauce doesn't usually advance so early, which means that she's getting the hang of the game as she is competing, which is a great thing to see. We always like it when new players improve their craft. Honestly, improving your craft at whatever you do, even if it's not within the context of Platoon, is always a great thing. Now, here is where the match could end if they weren't both disconnected. That could have been an easy kill on Crucified's part, just coming up right above, just honestly jumping and pulling off a headshot, which I know he is capable of. Could have ended the match right there, but luck saved Sauce. And luck will save Sauce in this round. Hopefully, maybe she might even be able to pull off the largest upset of the century and be able to kill Crucified and make it her win 4-3. Although I do not think that will happen. We see them get into position, and they were probably talking about how close he was to killing her. As he goes for a weapon crate, it's a rocket launcher, which is a weapon that he is not as skilled with. It is probably his weakest weapon in the game. Not precisely by a lack of skill, but more a surplus of skill with the other two weapons. And here we see him go to get a crate, but the crate doesn't open, giving Sauce just ample time to just shoot at him. Of course, she's failing to really hit him. He's only at like 70-ish health. As he struggles to open these two crates, he's punching them and they just keep going flying, which gives Crucified, it's just making him a sitting duck and letting Sauce get free shots off. And now he got caught in the geometry of the plane as Sauce manages to fire some rounds and win the round, making it 3-1, preventing a sweep for Crucified, which is just honestly so lucky for her. I think that if any of those crates had been opened, we would be looking at a sweep. But it was very lucky on her part, which honestly sometimes luck is the most important factor of the game. Like, you can always control for skill, but there's no planning on luck. And there's no planning on how the game might mess you up. Hackerman, the player Hackerman, he's very skilled, but one time he lost a round because he got hit with a cat bomb. And we see Crucified again struggle to open a weapons crate. Thankfully, though, he gets out of there and doesn't spend 5 minutes trying to open another one. He shoots with a rocket launcher, just blowing up the wall as he punches Sauce, and he tries to get a 360 no-scope wall jump on her to finish the round, as he is known to want to do flashy moves. But now he's just going for his fist. He jumps after her, but he loses his balance as she's running to pick up her gun. But they are both going fisticuffs, going mano-a-mano, and just punching each other. And he does the 360 punch in the back to kill Sauce, making it 4-1. What a wild ending to a match. What? Crucified is a man who is just superb at creating content, if nothing else. Okay, wow, what a match. That was certainly interesting. So we'll start with the victor of the match, Crucified. So, Crucified, how'd you think you did there?
It was a good match.
Yeah, that was quite fun. So, you kept...
I almost lost it there.
Yeah, you kept getting messed up by the boxes not working, correct?
Yeah, dude, those boxes would not open.
That would have been something if you lost because the crates would not open and give you a good gun.
It would have been sad times.
What is something you think you could improve on for future matches?
Hitting those 360 no scopes.
Yes, I believe punching may be an important part of your repertoire in the future.
I think that might be my new thing.
Might just have to go after people and start punching them.
Dude, fist only? Fist only tournament? Dude, that'd be sick.
Might be the move. Alright, we'll move to Sauced now. So you actually did pretty well. You got a kill.
I know. I'm shocked as much as you guys are.
Yes, sir.
How do you think you did?
My goal was not to get blanked, and I didn't. I don't know if that's a term the kids are using these days. Okay, it should be swept. Anyway, I had a blast. It was fun. I hope to compete a little bit better in the future. A goal of mine will be to get off the ground in better location, maybe for some sneakier shots. Yes, your location is very important in this game. Yes, my Jedi Master did not review that with me, or the punching. In my defense,
I've never. Okay.
Perhaps you need a better trainer for next time.
Ouch. I mean, maybe.
All right. Okay. Henry?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, good luck to you both. Crucified, you are moving on to the next round.
Alrighty.
So,
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes. I hope you,
Good job, Sauced.
Oh, thanks. It was fun to play, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second qualifier round of the Platoon Grand Championships. Today we are here with Oliver Dog and Dr. Strike, and they're going to be facing off today to see who gets to move on. First, we'll go to you, Oliver Dog.
Hi.
What do you think will be your greatest tool in this upcoming match?
My gun.
Yes, it is important to do damage. How do you feel about your chances in the upcoming match?
Pretty good. I mean, I've beaten Holden before.
Okay, well, then that does set a precedent of you winning. Best of luck to you. Dr. Strike.
So, I have a little bit of a running theme with all of my matches. They are all stuffed.
Well,
every time that I lose, and it's every single time, it's because somehow they got super lucky.
Sure.
Well, hopefully the luck is on your side this time.
Yeah.
Best of luck to both of you in the upcoming match. May the best man win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fustercluck that is Oliver Dog versus Dr. Strike. Now, these both are quite skilled players, and we see some messing around at the beginning of the game as we get the combatants set and into position. We see some messing around with the host on Oliver Dog's part as they're both messing around. You'll see throughout the course of this match why I said that it is a eventful match. We see them both advancing now as the match starts. Oliver Dog moving in, using third person, which is one of his strongest tactics. If you've ever seen him play before, he is definitely no stranger to using the third person tactic, hiding behind a corner and getting into third person to figure out where his opponent is. But of course, the fact remains that Dr. Strike isn't exactly making it difficult, as he fires at the host, which is generally not a acceptable thing to do in a match. That is certainly not widespread. It is certainly not acceptable in polite society, I suppose. But Oliver Dog does manage to kill Dr. Strike, making it 1-0 as they both start advancing as the match starts. Oliver Dog pushing towards the left. They see each other. Oliver Dog deals damage, while Dr. Strike fails to deal damage, although he does manage to get some points off, and they are trading blows back and forth now. Sights trained on each other. We see Oliver Dog take a moment to breathe and probably outflank Dr. Strike, as he is known to do. They see each other again, and it's just whoever manages to land the next few bullets will win this round. It is a very close match. Oliver Dog is on single digits as he gets killed by Dr. Strike, making it 1-1, tied up. As Dr. Strike brings the green flag back to his game, attempts to bring it back to his starting position, as he decides to, instead of playing a death match on the capture the flag map, he decides to just play capture the flag. We see Dr. Strike shoot at the host of the round, which is Hackerman, who I mentioned last match. He is not in these matches. He was not in the last match, as you can tell that was Crucified versus versus Sauced. But he is a very skilled player. He was a pioneer of Platoon, so to speak. He was an early adopter of the game, as we see Oliver Dog pop out from behind cover and kill Dr. Shrike, making it 2-1, which is honestly, uh, if you look at Oliver Dog's previous matches, that is just business as usual for him. He's very skilled at outflanking his opponents by causing them to just overextend. If I were facing him, I would make sure that I also played very defensively. It would be very difficult if I pushed too far. We see Oliver Dog standing on the edge of the map of the buildings, trying to find where Dr. Shrike is, but it looks like he has seen him, but he does not have a clear shot on him yet, so he remains behind cover. But he sees where he is going, and he knows where he'll be, so he moves in to make the kill, as Dr. Shrike is again bringing the flag back to his base, playing capture the flag instead of a death match, which just gives Oliver Dog free rein to get some bullets into him and deal some damage, making it Oliver Dog's advantage. So we see them both measure up against each other, taking shots, and Dr. Shrike manages to shoot a grenade on Oliver Dog's belt, making it 2-2. That was a very lucky shot on his part. I believe that if it were not for that grenade on his belt, Oliver Dog might have won that round. But again, luck is a very important part of the game. You just have to hope that it is on your side. Whoever wins today, it is not to say that they are the better player. It is just they had more luck today. Maybe they were having an off day today, and they just struggled to do well. That is not for us to decide, but what is up for debate is who won today. And so far, it is anybody's match. They are 2-2. They are both at 100 health right now, but Oliver Dog sees Dr. Shrike trying to go for the flag again. And he manages to make the kill. Dr. Shrike is just totally caught unawares, making it 3-2. This is game point. Oliver Dog could pull off the win right here, right now. Dr. Shrike is again firing at the conductor of the match, the host, which is not the widely accepted thing to do again. But Dr. Shrike does not care. He plays by his own rules, which I suppose could be an admirable trait. But sadly, we are in a tournament with rules dictated by someone other than him, so that may be his downfall. We see Oliver Dog hiding behind cover again, looking to just stick to his strengths, not try and go into any uncharted territory for him, staying behind cover and making sure that he sees where Dr. Shrike is going to be and make sure that he can outflank him. As Dr. Shrike skirts around town, I believe that Oliver Dog will soon find him, as he does, as Dr. Shrike is just firing blindly. Oliver Dog knows where Dr. Shrike is, but it seems that he is waiting for Dr. Shrike to move closer so that he can get steadier shots. But he moves out from behind cover and advances, firing shots at him. He deals 34 damage as Dr. Shrike trades back to him around 60 off of the course of 2 hits. As Oliver Dog trades back another 34, they're about equal on health, as they are both just firing in the vicinity of each other. They are too far away to accurately fire, but they are both trying to land the kill right now. This part is extremely interesting, as Dr. Shrike actually runs out of ammo. Oliver Dog, however, has kept his ammo together. Perhaps Dr. Shrike should not have shot at the host and he might have had some more ammo. So now he's on the run trying to find an instrument, trying to find a weapon cache, trying to find a new weapon so that he can fight back. But he struggles to pick it up immediately, and he tries to fire. He accidentally goes into bullet cam, but Oliver Dog is out of ammo, so he needs to get a weapon as well. As he goes with his fist, he throws a grenade. He runs for the weapon crate, and he is trying to pick up the rifle, but he has to stay still to do that, which makes it very difficult. Dr. Shrike is shot by a grenade on Oliver Dog shoots a grenade on Dr. Shrike's belt, making it 4-2. And Oliver Dog wins. We'll take it to the post-game interviews now to talk to the two combatants and see what they thought about the match. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what a match! Today, so we're here with the competitors, Oliver Dog and Dr. Shrike, and we're here to interview them. So we'll start with Dr. Shrike. How do you think that went?
This didn't happen.
Um,
I think you got it wrong.
I think it did happen, and I don't think we got it wrong. We'll have to review the tapes, but I do think we've gotten it correct. All right, now let's move on to Oliver Dog, today's victor. How do you think you did in that round?
Pretty good. It was pretty clutch at the end, when I got the sniper, but, I think it's pretty awesome.
Yes, that was a very good match. What is something that you think you could work on for future performances?
Not running out of ammo.
Yeah, ammo conservation is incredibly important in shooter games. So, for the audience to know, you are moving on to the semifinals to face off against Crucified VF. I wish you the best of luck in your upcoming match. All right, that's all we have for these combatants. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a match that was. Now we are going to talk to the combatants, Crazy Duck and Jolluigi, and get their insights on what happened. We'll start with you, Crazy Duck. So, how do you think how do you feel you did?
I think I did about as well as I could. I got a couple kills in there. The final rocket battle kind of was a bit of toss up at the end, but in the end I got hit. I was the one who got hit first, so I ended up losing.
Yeah, sometimes
I did pretty good, but
yeah, sometimes it is just luck.
Luigi fought better.
Yeah, well, this was your first tournament that you've competed in, so we cannot really so we can't really compare it to anything. But I do think that you will definitely do better in future tournaments, and I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Good luck. All right, we'll go to Jolluigi next. So, you won the match, correct?
Yes, I did.
All right, how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty well. I was surprised that I didn't die more. That's normally the case with these things, but I'm glad I did pretty good.
All right. What is something you think you can work on for your future matches, as you will be advancing?
Future matches. Let's see. Well, in this match, I was kind of experimenting with the rocket jump, and in the last round, I successfully hit a rocket jump and landed it. And if I can perfect that for the next round. I think that's going to give me a good advantage.
I think that will be quite interesting. Not many people use that technique.
I know.
Well, best of luck to you as well. You will be moving on, as I said earlier. You will be moving on further into the tournament. So good luck with that. Crazy Duck, I wish you the best of luck on your in future tournaments. And that's all we have. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's match, Jolluigi versus Crazy Duck 75. This will be a very interesting match. Jolluigi and Crazy Duck are both very interesting players. We see Jolluigi killing himself over and over again. He might be going for some sort of unorthodox strat here. Only time will tell. He is definitely the type of player to pull something like that. He is definitely one to think outside of the box. That makes him an incredibly interesting player. We see them now advancing. Crazy Duck pushing towards the center, Jolluigi towards his left. Jolluigi throws a grenade. He throws 2. He throws 3. Perhaps he was killing himself multiple times to get more grenades. We see them set their sights on each other. Crazy Duck so far doesn't manage to hit Jolluigi, but Jolluigi does manage to kill Crazy Duck, making it 1-0 favoring Jolluigi. We see them now set up their second round, Jolluigi killing himself to equalize health, as I believe Crazy Duck dinged him a few times with bullets, dealing a little bit of damage. It wouldn't normally be too much, but in an environment such as this, it's a very important thing that you make sure you have every single advantage awarded to you. That includes extra health. We see them preparing to push off. And we see Jolluigi actually push towards the center this time as Crazy Duck pushes towards his left. We see Jolluigi actually stop and hide using third person. We definitely see an advancement in his skills. This is usually one that he does not use. This is a tactic that he does not use all the time. He prefers to play more aggressively. But we see him find Crazy Duck, flank him, as he manages to unload an entire magazine before Crazy Duck gets him. But Jolluigi actually manages to punch Crazy Duck 75 to death as Crazy Duck shoots Jolluigi's weapon out of his hand, making it 2-0 favoring Jolluigi. That was an interesting round. That was quite close. Jolluigi was lucky that he could get those punches off, because that definitely, Crazy Duck disarming him definitely put Crazy Duck in a more favorable position. So we will see if Crazy Duck manages to pull some more points, as Jolluigi actually pushes towards the deserts, the dunes, and he looks at the ostrich, as Crazy Duck opens up a weapons crate and picks up the bazooka. It looks like Jolluigi is pushing back towards the battlefield, but Crazy Duck sees him and gets ready to attack him, dropping the rocket launcher, actually. We see Jolluigi shoot a grenade on Crazy Duck's belt, making it 3-0 favoring Jolluigi. If Jolluigi manages to get another kill, that's a sweep on his part. Crazy Duck needs to clutch up if he wants to have a hope of winning. We see them prepare for their new round as they advance. Jolluigi pushing towards his right. It looks like Crazy Duck is actually going up on top of his building. For what looks like to grab the sniper. Although he does not actually grab another weapon. He sits on top as Jolluigi actually grabs a rocket launcher, and he dies to Crazy Duck, making it 3-1. Maybe Crazy Duck actually manages to pull out the upset and goes underdog. I believe Jolluigi was trying an unorthodox trick there, but it did not pay off for him. Maybe he perfects the trick later, but who knows? We see Jolluigi messing with his rifle and zooming in and out on it. And it looks like they advance. Jolluigi picks up a rocket launcher again, grabs a couple of grenades as he advances down his left. It looks like Crazy Duck is also pushing down his left, so it does not look like they will be meeting each other. At least not for now. They both have rocket launchers now as they see each other, and are planning to try and strike each other from across the map. We see Jolluigi fall over, but Crazy Duck's shot goes wide, and Jolluigi manages to deal some damage to Crazy Duck with the rocket launcher. He does more damage, making it so that Crazy Duck is low on health, and Crazy Duck actually runs out of ammo, making it Jolluigi's point to earn, honestly. He does a point-blank rocket launcher shot straight into Crazy Duck, killing him, making it 4-1. Jolluigi win. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Platoon Championship Series. For today's matchup, we have Crazy Duck versus Jolluigi. We'll conduct our pre-game interviews, starting first with Crazy Duck.
Alright.
So, Crazy Duck, how do you feel about your chances going into this match?
I don't know. I missed the last tournament, and I'm kind of out of practice, so I probably am just going to lose.
Well,
I'm hoping I can get it, though. So.
What do you think will be your greatest strength going into the match?
I don't know. I think I've been playing a couple more shooter games, so I think I'm a little more in practice with that. So I hope I can. I think I can probably get that, so I can get that easier.
Yeah, general discipline will help you in this upcoming match. Thank you. Best of luck in the upcoming match. We'll go to Jolluigi next. Jolluigi.
Yes.
How do you feel about your chances in the upcoming match?
Not great. I haven't played since last tournament, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, hopefully your skills that are still there will carry you through. What do you think will be your greatest strength coming in to this match?
Strength. I've also been playing a lot of more different shooters. Just got off the Call of Duty Cold War open beta, where I had like a 2.1 KD, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. And maybe that'll help me.
Well, it sounds like your general discipline will also help you a lot. All right, best of luck to you as well. May the best man win.
All right, hello everyone, Hackerman here. On the topic of my match versus Hot Cannoli, we have decided to skip it. Hot Cannoli has deferred to me due to scheduling issues, and for the sake of the tournament, he's just going to play in one of the other 2 qualifier tournaments that are left. Thank you for understanding. I hope you enjoyed watching round 1, and look out for the semifinals and finals, which are up next.